reading for you guys. This is going to be a twin flame update. So we're going to be diving in and seeing what is out here for you guys and what's to know, what you guys may have missed, and what you can look forward to seeing in the near future coming from y'all connection, okay? Make sure to thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Welcome back to everybody who's returning, and welcome in to everybody who's new, who just found the channel. It's a pleasure to have all of you guys. Gratitude for your constant support to everybody that's returning. I appreciate y'all. If y'all new here and I resonate with you, please do share the content as well with a friend or a family member who you know this may resonate with. Other than that, let's get started, y'all. So let's see what's going on. What's the scoop? Oh, you know what? We're going to see. We're going to go into what's the scoop after, but let's see what's going on with our connection right now. Twin flame connection, Holy Spirit. This may be specific, okay? There could be fragmented information here with this being a collective, so keep that in mind. All right. So we got the masculine twin, and the reverse, it says releasing lower self. So the issue between you guys could be in regards to the masculine, all right, not releasing their toxic ways. I feel like this person is still navigating in their self node. All right, 5-5. So somebody's not ready for a change yet. So your energy is still, or your masculine energy is still stuck. Hello, beautiful. All right, 11-11. Yeah, your person, they don't feel like they're enough yet. It says let go of expectations, but in the reverse. Hi, Violina. And then we have speak your truth. I feel like somebody 8-8, 11-11. I feel like in order for things to manifest between you and your person, I feel like between you and them, really I feel like you, because this person is still in their south node, or what I mean by that is like they're still navigating in toxic energy, not really ready to let go of their past lifestyle or the lifestyle that they're living right now. And I feel like it has a lot to do with this person not feeling like they're enough. And whoever they are is like, I feel like they care a lot about what other people think in regards to them. But yeah, I'm sorry, Violina. I'm doing a collective read, not a specific read, okay, for individuals. But yeah, I feel like whoever this is like they could be really demanding. I feel like of things that they want, or they speak it out, but they really don't. I feel like put in a lot of energy to make it happen. So it's like even though someone could say what they want and what they expect out of their actions, they don't take them in the first place in order for things to change. I feel like somebody don't feel like they're enough for you. Hi, Carolyn. Whoever this is, I feel like they don't feel like they're enough. Look, so they are not able to honor your agreement. So whoever this is, they're not living up. It says mission and motion. You guys haven't started or haven't been able to really get your connection where it needs to be. And I feel like it's because someone keeps holding it up. It's being delayed by whoever your person is, not feeling like they're able to live up to what you want. And then it's like whatever it is that they may be looking for, I feel like they're not taking any action to go after it. So whatever you want from it, you may have to let them know what you want from it. I apologize, Fortunate, beautiful. I'm only taking The collective's energy from what I pull from. I'm not reading individuals specifically. Yeah, so if it's like if somebody needs to change, for some of y'all, you may have told this person how you felt about where things were going with your connection. You may have also let this person know in regards to like you getting ready to leave or you leaving, the reason why you may be leaving, or how you may be, I feel like, experiencing the connection and how it may be making you feel. 1111 in reverse. I feel like your twin flame isn't ready to be on this journey with y'all. For some of y'all, it could be a failed mission. If this person is supposed to be in connection with you guys and actually on a journey with you guys, completing something for the Most High, they haven't started, and I feel like they won't. Whoever they are, it's like they may be being denied access into, I feel like, paradise. Well, welcome home. This is a twin flame connection reading. This is for the collective as a whole. It's not an individual read. Could be specific to you even if it's coming out in a collective. But yeah, whoever this person is, it's like they're being denied access because they don't want to change. Somebody don't want to recognize their higher self. They don't want to ascend. Yeah. It says divine creativity, 1010, receiving cosmic intelligence. Yeah. They don't want to be divine. Somebody needs to increase their frequency, higher conscious awareness. This could be you or your person needing to increase y'all frequency. But until that happens, it's like not being able to really tap into it. I feel like the whole universe, really. I'm hearing omnipotent, and omni is, I don't know what omnipotent is, but it may be something connected to like being fully awakened, knowing and seeing all, being in your higher conscious, and it being like, I feel like the highest frequency that it could be. That's what somebody is supposed to be, but they haven't learned what they needed to, and they haven't did anything in order for them to be in this energy. So somebody is supposed to be like, I feel like in a very powerful connection with someone. It's like whatever level of energy somebody's supposed to be in, their soul is a high rating soul. So it's like this person is asleep. Hey, Liz, this person is asleep. Whoever the twin flame is, it's like they were put into a really deep sleep. It's like, and now I'm hearing indoctrinated. We got 1010, but the overall energy though, or I'm not going to say the overall energy, I'm going to say that the outcome of this connection, though, I am seeing is that it will be a reunion in some way, whether that's going to be you talking to them, what's up, beautiful, whether that's going to be you talking to them or whatever. I'm seeing y'all reconciling y'all differences, so you can end up speaking to this person, whether it's for closure or whatever, because I'm seeing speak your truth in a reunion. Express yourself and reconciling differences. So it's like getting an understanding of where things went, where things are, and where things are going. And if not, it's just going to be like coming back together. It may not necessarily be where things are going, but at least you're going to hear from your person or talk to them in some type of way. And I feel like for some of y'all, it could be even making things right. So that is something of significance. It's like y'all gonna be making things right with one another, but I don't feel like the person is gonna get whatever gift they were meant to have. And I feel like it's because whoever this is, they may have made another person their twin wait for too long. See, they didn't remember their identity. I'm telling you, somebody was put into a deep sleep. And for some of y'all, it's like you may have woke up before your person and you may be in the frequency you're supposed to be in, but this person is not. They don't feel like they could do it. So whoever they are, it's like they can't bring things into balance with you guys because, wow, confirmation. Wow. Yeah, it's like whoever they are, it's like they don't want to remember who they are. They don't feel like they could do it. They don't feel like they're like, you know, strong enough. Or it's like they're not ready. Somebody is still wearing a mask, and it could be all in regards to money. And I feel like they're holding on to things that they don't even really have, or things that they think are theirs that don't belong to them, or that is going to be stripped from them. And if it haven't happened, it's going to be happening. So it's like the things that made them lose you is the things that they're going to lose. How unfortunate. That's what I'm picking up. But yeah, y'all definitely have a reunion, or at least y'all talking things over with someone to try to see. Okay, wow, look, the cards that came out is increase your frequency, like I was saying, and the gift. Okay, the Holy Grail, or I mean, increase your frequency and Holy Grail code in reverse. And with Holy Grail coming out in reverse, I feel like it's like y'all had the blueprint in you, but somebody, it's like they was unable to tap into the Holy Grail in order for them to like know what they need to do or whatever. It's like turning on a switch so that everything could be activated, but they didn't turn on the switch. Oh, gratitude, love. I appreciate you. Yes, somebody didn't turn on the switch. They stay asleep, or lights off, nobody's home. So somebody can't receive the gift. That's why that mask is coming out in reverse with the diamond. Somebody is losing everything. It's like if they were born into like they were born into a life of being fortunate, then they're losing everything. Grand Rising a cat, it's like they're losing everything, whatever gifts they were blessed with, because they were meant to have them. Especially for some of y'all with coming into contact with you, they were supposed to have it, but whoever they are, they didn't do right by you, and they didn't use whatever they got for you. Wow, I'm sorry to read that. Yeah, they wasn't using it for you. Kat, I'm sorry, and Liz. Wow. So they losing all of it. Like they're getting everything taken. Look, the cup that they have is going to be empty. And I feel like somebody's cup was running over, or it was supposed to. But I feel like somebody like symbolic to what I'm seeing, somebody let the devil come in here, or evil energy, entity, attach itself into its cup and take everything. Somebody got their stuff took from them, literally. And I feel like it wasn't necessarily even by the Most High. It was like by an evil entity or an evil spirit. Wow. Twin flame facilitator, expansive growth. No, though, in reverse. I feel like somebody rejected the Most High. Like I'm saying, somebody was supposed to be omnipotent. That word is significant and omnious, and I feel like all of that was ingrained in them, but it's like somebody didn't know what to do with all that power. So instead, somebody suppressed it because they didn't understand themselves or themselves. That's what I'm getting. Dang, that's crazy, Liz. That's why you gotta be careful, right? But yeah. It's like whatever this was, it's like the Most High was going to give this person so much. All they had to do was come into agreement with y'all and do right by you and do right by themselves. Honor their own vessel. But I feel like whoever this is, they didn't. And they didn't want the Most High to help them, or whoever the angels are that's meant to help you and them, they didn't want the help. So they were not able to grow. That's why their cup is not running over. It would be if they were with you, but they let this energy, this entity, take everything. Attach yourself to their gift. Attach yourself to their blessing. I'm telling you. And now they done lost it all with expansive growth coming out in reverse. I just had it in the upright to show you about the facilitator and let you see. But yeah. 4-4. 4-4 twice. Y'all both was protected. But I feel like it's like now this person is not, or this person was meant to be protected, but now they're not. Something like that. Clear energy blocks in reverse. And somebody is low vibrational. That's all that I'm getting. And then it's like the only thing I'm seeing that's in the upright is speak your truth, a reunion that was coming for reconciling differences and increase your frequency. Wow. But in the reverse, it's just like a whole lot of self-doubt. And I also feel like lack of confidence. It says, I am enough. Somebody could be down on themselves, not really feel like they are anybody or they have any worth in this world. The whole time they were born of nothing but worth. Wow. But mission accomplished in reverse. They're not doing what they're supposed to do. The gift in reverse. The Holy Grail code. Somebody done forgot who they are or they suppressed it. And clear energy blocks. Somebody is nothing but field of low vibration. All of their chakras are blocked. Yeah, lack mentality. Wow, yeah, but it's like they not in their consciousness anymore. Oh, wow. And then I split the deck and it says clearing karma in reverse. All right, Kundalini activation. Wow. Nope. And that's why somebody couldn't clear their blocks. Somebody hasn't been able to, I feel like, ground themselves. Like I said, y'all, somebody need an activation, right? But they haven't had it yet. I feel like you have, though. You grounded, you protected it, you got a shield around you. The Merkaba activation. Yep, you got a protection shield around you that cannot, I feel like, be penetrated. Take me home in reverse, your twin flame. Like I said, they wasn't ready to go to paradise, or they're not ready to like ascend to where it's like heaven on earth, right? That's what somebody could be having, and especially with their twin flame. But they don't want to experience those, I feel like, blessings that come with that. It may even feel uncomfortable. Somebody may have been through so much in life to where they may feel like they not deserving of good things. That's crazy. But yeah, pathway to true love. Take me home in reverse and pathway to true love. And I feel like for some of you, you are home for this person. But they uncomfortable with being at home. This like when kids have good homes and they still want to be in the places that's bad for them. Trying to see what it's like when they was raised right. It's just too peaceful. That's what I feel like for some of y'all. You may just be, it may feel too good, too comfortable, too right. To where somebody is used to chaos so much that what feels comfortable and feels right feels wrong. Yeah. I don't blame you for feeling that way. Or all this low vibrational energy, but I feel like they're stuck. Hola, Marcelo. I feel like whoever this is, they're stuck. Pathway to true love. They got so many blockages on them. I feel like this is someone who needs a full cleanse, but only them only they could be the one who's in charge of the change that they have. Only they could be in charge of like the cleanse that happens to them. Yeah, practice self-love. See, I'm telling you, but in reverse, they don't love themselves enough yet. It says nurture your inner child. Bien, ¿y tú? It's tough, but he refuses to get real with himself. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Don't want to get to know himself. And I feel like not trying to get over certain ways of who he used to be as well, or she, for those of you who dealing with a woman. Oh, gratitude. United States. Okay, I'm going to go into what's the scoop, because that's what was going to be initially first, but Spirit told me to go into y'all twin flame deck first. So somebody still has a lot of growing to do, and I feel like they're not really ready to ascend yet. Whoever this person is, they may have been, they may be gratitude, beautiful. I feel like they may be deeper into like their old ways, or more in a sunken place than before, which is terrible. But I feel like it. And it's like if you're not dealing with them, then somebody is even more lost or not well off. Something like that. They not doing good. And it's, if somebody was doing well before you left them financially, they may have nothing. Or they won't have anything by the time you, yeah. Even if they don't make that aware to you, they won't have anything by the time you speak to them. Or they will be losing, have taken a great loss, something of that of significance, where they may be feeling like they're not going to get it back or something like that. Okay, what's the scoop, Holy Spirit? Love flutters and not seeing eye to eye in reverse. What is this? Making memories in reverse. I feel like this initially how it started off, or this could even be still how you feel. Because this person is not in their energies is all blocked, their chakras. So I feel like they're not I feel like they're not tapped into their heart chakra. Or they may not be in a loving space at this time. Like they may not be thinking about love or emotions right now, where it's like being in a connection, or at least for sure a serious one. But I feel like for some of y'all, it starts off like this when you first started dealing with this person, with not seeing eye to eye in reverse. For some of you guys, you know, y'all understood each other on every level originally, that at least y'all conveyed to each other or showed each other or displayed. It's like everything that y'all was comfortable with within each other, it was cool at one point. But for some of y'all, maybe you wasn't like sharing memories or taking pictures of this. For some of you, it's like when you met this person, you could have been in divine feminine energy in reverse and not really been wanting to deal with this person as well, but it was a special connection. Wow, making memories. For some of y'all, you may have not even known things was going to go this far as well. So maybe you didn't take pictures, or maybe you didn't, you know, capture moments and journal about them, or whatever the case may be. For some of y'all, maybe you haven't been able to do anything with this person outside of like picture worthy moments. You haven't been able to have any type of real, I feel like, outings or whatever. I'm hearing excursions, so somebody could like to do a lot actually, but y'all haven't been able to do it. Somebody is really a nature bug. You want to go on excursions. Or just plan a full day together, but I feel like y'all haven't been able to have this. And I feel like it's because somebody is unaware that for some of y'all that you actually are their person with divine feminine in reverse, or that they're your person. So y'all haven't been able to work together. But I feel like the feelings have been there. Y'all may get along, but somebody is just not right now your cup of tea, or you're not theirs, in regards to like somebody knows that another person may be just as messed up as them or have some work to do. See, look, it's a special connection. Two people could be alike, similar to each other, but one person has has their head straight. They know what they're doing. They're conscious of what they do. The other person isn't. So the person who's conscious, they know how to break free of like lower vibrations. They know how to get out of it. Look. Confirmation. Including this connection. It's not going well. For some of y'all, you ran away from the problems. Or they did. Too many issues. Is a special connection though. Definitely twins. But I feel like it's too powerful where somebody just, they can't deal with it. And they also, I feel like, not ready to deal with themselves. For some of you, you make somebody, have to see themselves, because you may mirror them in some type of way. But for some of y'all, you're the reflection of who you are comes off as much better than them. She's in the trash now. Yeah, it comes off as like you got your stuff together. Look, look, look. Runs away from problems, escaping and ghosting. Left this connection behind. Star in their eyes in reverse. I feel like somebody don't feel like, the spark is there anymore. Somebody feels like, they gotta let go, or they're letting go. They gotta ghost somebody. Or somebody is like losing feelings for someone, losing faith in a connection with another person who they feel like they ghosted them. They were ghosted, so, you must not be my person. They may also feel like, if they were ghosted, if this is the karmic, they may feel like they were ghosted. So it's like there's no point of having a connection anymore, because they feel like you really don't want them. Not feeling so well. Something about not feeling so well. It's like somebody knowing they have to let go, but it could be sickening literally for them. So somebody is watching someone on social media. That's where the problems is coming from. Somebody not feeling so well, they sick to their stomach watching somebody on social media, too busy following them on everything. That's the problem. Stalking them, investigating them, watching how many likes somebody gets, how many followers somebody get. Somebody could also be tracking someone if they still have them. Hi, Lapika. Especially if they still have them on like their phone, if they were sharing locations and all of that. Somebody may have to cut this off because they're getting watched and stalked. And I feel like somebody, if they're on a social media platform, someone is watching all their videos. Okay, they got it optimized, set up to get all the notifications. Okay, so this could be someone, if you do post on social media regularly, they're one of the first people who see what you post. And I feel like whoever this person is, it's like they watching you, but they don't give you they don't give you any indications that they're there. They may not like anything. They may not say anything, but they're there. They're around. And I feel like whoever this is, they don't like when people give you gifts or give you compliments or things of that nature. That's the truth. It's like somebody know how they feel about you, but they can't get their stuff together. Or somebody know how you made them feel, even if they didn't have any feelings towards you or show them, convey them. Somebody know how you felt about them or how you made them feel is what I'm saying as well. They didn't want to express it, y'all. Somebody was like too cool for school. Incoming messages in reverse. For some of y'all, it's like this person didn't give you their heart. I feel like somebody don't like to see people messaging you, talking to you, commenting on things in regards to you. They get jealous about you and what they see online, but this person has not been, someone who has been showing you or acting like they want to be in your life as well, or they haven't been making the necessary changes in order for things to get right with you guys as well. For some of y'all, you don't even want to hear from them. Oh, my soul, ex, I feel you on that. They can stay gone, huh? Yeah. Incoming messages in reverse. For some of y'all, you don't want to hear nothing from them. Okay? And then I'm seeing like red flags in reverse with so in love and time factor in reverse. Wow. For some of y'all, you got new love coming in, and one that is like, as you speaking, ex, y'all got somebody who's coming in that's going to be good for you with red flags in reverse. They not going to be somebody who you got to question, what are they here for? What's their intentions and motives, or if they worth you putting time into. Okay? So in love. I feel like the next person, they going to be in love with y'all. They not going to hide it. Okay, and time factor in reverse. This could be something that is happening in the near future. Not one of those divine time and waits. And whoever the person is that was slow. But whoever it is that was slow with proposal in reverse and self-reflection in reverse, yeah, they're going to be sad that they didn't give you a real offer. With proposal, they're going to be disappointed because somebody is going to be here that's actually going to be a catch. And they're going to do right by you. That's the thing. And somebody is just not realizing that it's already, look, yeah, I was just going to say, X, it's already too late. It's already too late. Somebody was taking too long to recognize themselves, get themselves together, pull themselves together to even come to you with a real offer and actually convey to you how they really feel about you instead of acting like a child and being, in these childish shenanigan games where now for some of y'all, you open it up to someone else. Aw, everybody is beautiful in their own way, literally. I believe that. May not be always beautiful to other people, but you should always feel beautiful about yourself, if nobody else. I'm sorry, Eric. We got overprotective in reverse. Whoever y'all was dealing with who didn't bring you a real offer, a real proposal, I feel like they was not protective of your connection. For some of you, and I'm sorry to say this, they could have even put you in harm's way, or they knew about a time when you were put in harm's way, or could have been, and they did nothing about it. Hello, beautiful eternal souls. they did nothing about it. So for some of y'all, you had people, or you had a person in your life who you really loved who didn't, or you really felt like y'all had something there who didn't show up for you when you needed them to, or they wouldn't, they won't if they were there, if they had the opportunity to. But I feel like your new person, they're not going to be that way. Crazy. I don't blame you, ex. See, look, it came out. I'm sorry, Travis. They don't deserve to be your friend if all they do is backstab you. They don't deserve to be around you. You can't live a life like that where you have to keep looking over your shoulders to see if somebody's going to hurt you again, because you keep wanting to give them opportunities because you feel like they love you. But more the love is on, you know, the surface, just enough to be able to be around you. But really all the real love is coming from you. No. But yeah, somebody won't change. They ran out of time. The time factor is in reverse because somebody has no more access to you, since they don't want to get to, you know, a better space to be able to be around you. Definitely cowards. And that's the truth. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope your heart is healed in that way, Travis, so you can feel better, at least within yourself. It shouldn't feel that good to be walking around with so much hatred towards, you know, the outside, but all because of somebody else. But balanced in reverse. See, somebody thrives in chaotic energy, rocky emotions in reverse, though. Balanced in reverse and rocky emotions. Grand Rising, Yellow Rose, beautiful. Yes, you continue to. I love this. See, that's why I didn't know it was even Mercury retrograde. So that's why a lot of you guys are dealing with people who are trying to come back, or will be, or thinking about you in your energy. And you may be thinking about them as well, which is why Most High wanted me to do this twin flame read, because I haven't did one of these in like so many months. But it's because it's Mercury retrograde. So people who you have blocked and cut off communication with, they'll heavily be thinking about you, or for some of you, even in reaching out to you to see if y'all can get that old thing back. Okay, people who will be like reviewing things that they made mistakes with, and you know, and trying to fix them. And for some of y'all, that may be you on their list as well. But I'm sorry to laugh, but seriously. Expect a phone call for some of you, or a message, or at least to see someone pop up on your people you may know who you may not be friends with anymore. You like to isolate, huh, Travis? I hope you feel better and come out of it in due time. It's a process, especially when we've been hurt. But you're going to be okay in time. I speak that into the atmosphere for you. But yeah, things is out of balance with someone who want things to be better. Somebody know how they feel about y'all. I feel like somebody know they have emotions for you. They know how, you know, they feel, what's going on. I feel like whoever, you welcome, beautiful. I feel like whoever they are, you had to try to wind their way back. Do you blame them? You don't have a clue. But yeah, we got super shy in reverse. And then we got whoever this person is, they're not shy. They just don't want to say sorry. Gratitude, love. Whoever this is, they just, they don't want to apologize. They not shy though. They know that they could say something to you. I feel like the apology may not even be coming out right. It's like somebody, they know what they can, yeah. It's like somebody is like being snarky is what I'm hearing. Or it's like a smart aleck. They don't want to change though. Somebody may have a smart attitude, or it's like they have a condescending attitude, or a sarcastic attitude. And like you were saying, somebody hasn't changed, but they definitely want to have sex. Okay, and this is someone who owes you an apology. They want to apologize, but they definitely want to, deal with you in some type of way. In the bedroom. They think that's going to make you happy. But I feel like for some of y'all, you don't even want to talk to them. Crazy. And for some of you, quite frankly, you don't forgive them anyway. Some of you feel like you're well off and better off alone, or at least without them. I mean, you may not want to be alone, but you could be open to other people because they're not the one. Their options are, up. And I'm hearing for grabs. Y'all willing to let somebody else come in. Okay, guys, let's go into the tarot. We got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody could be codependent on another person at this time. Somebody may not also be able to do something, or somebody is not able to stand on their own legs alone. They're not able to prosper or get things going on their own. With the Hangman in reverse, Sagittarius energy. Somebody can't stand alone, or somebody is not able to make money alone. Somebody may, be lacking in finances at this time, maybe need a leg up or some help. But I feel like with the Hangman in reverse, this is someone who's not realizing that a lot of the reason why for their downfalls is they self. Wow. Yeah. Yep. Somebody want help. They need help. This is somebody who has, like I said, they're a smart aleck. They may talk themselves out of help or their blessings because they do too much, or they just don't know how to shut up. And it's like this could be someone who's a beggar energy. This is somebody who I feel like they're a beggar, but they get mad when they get told no about stuff, or they used to, I feel like. And whoever they are, it's like they don't recognize that a lot of their downfalls and a lot of reasons as to why they have to depend on other people has to do with their lack of, like, I feel like saving their money, having better priorities with using it, something like that. It's like somebody runs through their money when they get it. We got Two of Pentacles. So bad with finances could be significant. Yeah, somebody is trying to figure their life out right now. Okay, with the Two of Pentacles, bring their money into balance. Oh, a drug head, they're a junkie. Oh, I pray that they get their stuff together seriously. I know it's not easy battling addictions. We got the Chariot. Somebody who was trying to have a baby. Somebody was trying to have a baby, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. This is what I'm saying. Somebody wanted to have a baby. This is not for everybody. This is gonna be specific. Somebody wanted to have a baby. They're getting ready to get some good news about that. Or somebody's getting ready to find out some news about like a baby, like somebody didn't conceive or they didn't get pregnant. Somebody's gonna be happy that somebody didn't get pregnant. And then another thing is somebody is going to be happy that they moved forward and chose to like reject a person who I feel like they may feel like didn't really love them or was a waste of time. And I see that it's going to be contacting them. So it's like, this is you or this is them, but y'all moved away. Chariot energy, Cancer. Y'all moved away. Y'all went on with your life, something of that significance. And with the Ace of Cups in reverse, don't want this person anymore. For some of y'all moved past someone once you found out that somebody successfully did not get pregnant. Okay? With the Eight of Wands, I feel like for some of y'all, you left. With Eight of Wands, you could have left. Okay, that was what secured you to be able to move forward. Others of y'all is just you left a connection with somebody who you no longer wanted to be with anymore. For some of y'all, it wasn't going the way you expected. And with the Eight of Wands, they getting ready to reach out to you. Okay, and with the High Priestess here, for some of y'all, you know it. Oh, yeah. Always complaining. That's definitely a Debbie Downer. But yeah, Aquarius energy, Cancer, Sagittarius. For some of y'all, you decided, you know, to use your wisdom, the wisdom that you have. For some of y'all, you already knew better. For some of y'all, there was things that you kept to yourself that you didn't tell this person that you was aware of. But you moved forward with that information and left. You got downloads about certain information and you didn't expose it. You just, kept your lips zipped and, chunked it up to the game. To let bygones be bygones. Okay. Wish them well. Okay. Crazy. But this is pretty much like reiterating the Twin Flame deck and the What's the Scoop, right? Five of Pentacles, yep, showing exactly what you did, collective. Left them out in the cold. You decided to move on past this person. Let them figure their life out for themselves, okay? And you figuring out yours, or you know what you need to do. Yep. Well, you may all not resonate, but for those of you who do, y'all left somebody out in the cold. Others of y'all, somebody is struggling right now, and they dealing with a hardship. One of the hardships could be, I feel like, that they got an addiction that they strung out from, can't let go of. Another person could just be, suffering from a loss of feeling. Somebody could feel like somebody left them after, some type of pregnancy scare. Or yeah, a pregnancy scare, however the baby didn't come about, that only you know. but a pregnancy scare. Somebody could also be dealing with like homelessness. And if it's not homelessness, they just feel like, you know, nobody cares about them. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles. Somebody want to speak to y'all. Somebody could even want to tell you like that they homeless. They don't got nowhere to stay. It's, you know, it be real cold at night. Okay, this is someone who you no longer with. For some of y'all, this person may even be trying to come towards you, trying to show up at your house or show up where they know you be, where you frequent. You can have somebody try to pop up. I'm seeing that as well. They traveling towards you. For some of y'all, they don't got nowhere to go. For some of you, they feel like with the Queen of Pentacles, you successful in life. Somebody's been nosy watching you online as well when my nose keep itching. But this is somebody who has like not changed. Yeah, somebody feels like for some of y'all, you like the best choice or a safety net for them to come to. With the Queen of Pentacles, for some of you, you have like the financial stability, you have the home. I feel like you have the wisdom. Somebody knows that, you know, you're going to tell them, you know, you may not necessarily tell them everything they need to hear, but you're going to shoot them in the right direction in order for them to be able to make the necessary changes or something like that. The Empress in reverse. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. For some of y'all, this could be like someone who you don't have children with, or they was not able to have kids with you, I'm telling you. For someone, this could be for someone, it's not for everybody, someone who decided not to carry a child. I feel like because of like their job, their career and all of that, somebody wasn't ready to settle down as well. Somebody wasn't ready to be a mom. Somebody wasn't ready to get married and all of that. Somebody don't feel like they're, you know, marriage material, or they're not ready to like give so much of their energy into a person where they're not ready to be in their feminine energy, or somebody is just not feeling like they can give that to someone who they feel like is not for them as well. If one person likes nature, another person doesn't. If one person likes to keep up with their looks, another person here does not. And then I feel like financial issues would be a burden for someone because one person is bad with their money and I feel like another person is not. Somebody was also in a same-sex connection, trying to conceive a child. And another person didn't feel like they was going to be able to be, you know, a great mother or something like that, or they weren't going to be a great partner for them to be able to co-parent, something of that nature. I feel like somebody wants to talk to someone like they feel like they made a mistake. Can we, you know, can we come back? Can we talk things over? Can we, you know, make something better? But I feel like another person is only doing that because they may not have as much money financially. They may talk too much, may try to, you know, pull rank or have an attitude with the person who actually is the breadwinner. Or they pull little moves where, oh, I'm going to leave, but then don't really intend on leaving. I feel like somebody may try to control another person's money who's the breadwinner. And you got to sit down with that, Jack, because you don't contribute or put in on this. But somebody feels like they could tell another person how to live their life and how to, like, spend it. I'm telling you, Seven of Pentacles. Tell them how to run a house. Tell them what they should be doing with their money. I'm telling you. And it's all because they feel like somebody is so gullible for them with the Page of Cups that they'll do anything that they tell them to if they just say it the right way. All mushy and all of that. In a baby voice. Oh, you think you can? You think you can help me out, please, honey? I love you so much. You think you cannot spend so much money today? You know we have to save. I have that big I have that big gig coming up that I have to pay to get to. It's like somebody who only cares about what they have to do and not necessarily what the person who even working to get the money is having to do. So I feel like somebody could also like use their charm to try to use someone. But I feel like, yeah, all based off of another person really wanting something real, wanting things to work really bad, like planting a lot of seeds to try to make things work. So they know whoever this is that's planting all the seeds is in it for real. But they're the liar with the Ace of Swords in reverse. Page of Pentacles, they only have so much that they could give. I feel like this is the person who's always asking. Yeah, somebody is like always asking for something. Six of Swords in reverse. Like I'm telling you, somebody is a beggar. We got, yeah, Six of Swords in reverse. Somebody don't want to move on though. Six of Pentacles in reverse, but they don't have anything to offer. Eight of Wands. Somebody don't have anything to offer, but mentally they stressed out because they want to talk to somebody, try to get whatever they can. I don't feel like it's in regards to the love. I feel like it's in regards to like money and needing help, honestly. And the universe is saying no, rejecting someone. Yep, I'm sorry, Travis, that you're going through that. We got the Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, somebody's a player, I'm telling you. And I feel like they're more so sex-based, lustful energy. Four of Swords, this could be a player who like cheats a lot and then they gotta sleep a lot. They come home and they need all this rest to recuperate. This is someone who like they say what's necessary in order for them to be able to keep getting access to come in the house. Meanwhile, they're not able to like settle down because they don't see somebody as like relationship material. Ten of Cups. And I feel like, look, they get their stuff together. I know that's right. We got the Ten of Cups. So it's like somebody was playing games and then they'll come back and then try to play house. Act all loving and all of that. That's when they was out here, you know, cheating. Then they'd come here and be nice. But y'all know what the High Priestess, you know what they was up to. The World card in reverse. I feel like for some of y'all, that's why you feel like y'all can't keep going. You had to end things and break things off with this person, even though there's no real closure. But I feel like you felt like you were being called to do this. You are definitely protected by the divine. Most High is saying no. The universe said no. Most High said no. They're in agreement. You protected though, as I was mentioning earlier about the shield of protection around y'all. protected from all this BS that somebody be doing and trying to play on y'all. Ten of Swords, yeah. It's over. I feel like somebody cut their own foot off, honestly. Somebody made you guys leave by being disingenuous. I'm also hearing cut the head off the snake. So you feel like somebody was a snake for some of you. You feel like somebody was not really being honest about their motives. And for some of you, I'm hearing throwing rocks and hiding hands. Gratitude, Travis. Throwing rocks and hiding hands is what they were doing. Six of Wands in reverse. See, this is why you're not showing this person any more intention. You're not engaging with whoever this is. Oh, see, you can't even help them. They don't want to be helped. And whoever they are, it's like, you're not giving this person any more passes. You're not going to, you know, stroke this person's ego or enable them to make them think that what they're doing is okay. I feel like y'all shutting somebody down, honestly. They're not getting any more shine off of you. And I feel like you're not making this person elevate lower, okay, or descend lower. That's because it's like being enabled, but not in a right. They're not in the right mindset or whatever. That's how it be, Travis. You must be really attractive. Yep. It's just the truth, Yellow Beautiful. Queen of Wands. Y'all know y'all worth. I feel like for some of y'all, you moving on with your dignity. Cutting this person off. You know better. I feel like for some of y'all, you wise enough. You smart enough to know when it's time to go. So for some of y'all, here you go. Your new beginning. I don't know the rest of what you try to say, Everest, but it sounds like sticks and stones may break my bones, but words may never hurt me. And then it's another one that's the opposite of that one. I can't recall it verbatim. But with the Ace of Pentacles, y'all got a new beginning here. Okay? Y'all moving on to better. I feel like better in regards to like y'all coming up financially as well, or it's like you're gonna be able to like create something new, or for some of you, you're gonna be able to start a new like saving system, a money saving system or habit that's gonna help you to be more financially, I feel like, free. We got the Emperor coming out with that. Yeah. Divine Masculine. So y'all coming out as the Divine Masculine. And then we got the Five of Swords in reverse. You don't want no more conflict. You don't want no more issues or innovative. Yeah. You don't want no more conflicts, no more issues with anyone, or, you know, anyone specifically from the past, for sure. I feel like you're not an argumentative person, or a person who's like, you're protective of your energy, but I feel like you don't come off as like a defensive person where it's like you're creating the problems, but you may create the boundaries though. For some of you, you know, you may still be working on that. We got the Nine of Cups. Yeah, your wishes is coming true. And I feel like that's in regards to your new beginning. You welcome, Travis, with the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Swords in reverse. I feel like y'all wishes is coming true, and I feel like there's no way for anyone to stop that. Okay? No, not at all. A fallen angel cannot stop what's meant for you. Somebody who don't have faith in the divine, they can't stop anything for you. Page of Wands, and they gonna be finding this out sooner or later. For some of you, this could be coming as good news to you. Like if you were worried about someone doing something towards you and not sure of the outcome of what it was going to be, like is what they're doing actually going to affect me? The Most High is saying no. Nothing that they're doing can hurt you. Yeah. But like I was saying, somebody may be trying to. Okay. The Magician in reverse. But I feel like they don't have any. It sucks. It's weak. Minuscule. Somebody's a fool. And they're getting their heart broken because of it. They play too much. Somebody's a liar. Or they failed. And it turns out that the decisions that they made came up against them. Instead of helping them, they hurt them. Somebody was trying to do spell work to create chaos, but instead it didn't work. Whatever magic they was trying to use and do, I feel like it didn't work. It may have backfired, if anything. The Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it wasn't strong. So somebody's spell work was too weak. And with that being said, that's going to conclude this reading. It's looking like y'all moving forward with your life. You don't want to talk to someone. You leaving them out in the cold. And you have something new that's coming in that for some of you is going to be, for this person, an eye-opener into that they needed to treat you better, or that pretty much that they messed up. That they had something good and lost it, and they should have did better by what they had with you. Somebody should have valued your connection instead of, you know, taking too long to figure out who they were and what they wanted at this big age. But I look forward to seeing y'all soon, loves. I am going to be posting some videos, so if y'all like to see more of me, make sure to check them out. I will be coming back on here as soon as I can. But until then, I hope that you guys continue to be well. Vibe high. Take care of yourselves. Raise your vibrations if you feel like you need to. Pray and be good to somebody. Most importantly, be good to you. I'll see y'all later. Later, guys.